Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new foundation that I want to share with you guys. I am testing it all day today. So I have put this foundation on since 12:30 today, and I went ahead, put all my makeup on so that I can come on here and do an intro for you guys. Today I'm trying the new BOBBIE Brown Intensive Serum Foundation, and I'm looking at Nordstrom's website because of course, as you can see, I bought it at Nordstrom. I got the little tag on there. I did end up getting W056, which is warm natural. Now, I will say that when you see me putting this on my skin, it does look like really yellow. It just has a really bright yellow undertone when you see me applying the foundation at first. So here is the bottle here. It is SPF 40, which is outstanding. Now, I did put on my SPF with my skincare like I normally do on an everyday basis. So I would say to go ahead and still do that. I wouldn't just rely on this to be your SPF, but I do think it's wonderful that it has the SPF 40 in it. Now, as you can see, this is a glass bottle. I love the packaging on this, guys. It is so luxurious. This is the pump here. I just feel like this is really beautiful packaging. So it does have 1 ounce of product and it retails for $72. Now I will say $72 is very steep for a foundation. So I'm not really happy with that price. There are so many good foundations out there that are less than $72, but I still wanted to try it because I've not found a BOBBIE Brown foundation that works for me personally, and I really haven't found a foundation that is a serum and has SPF 40. So I really was intrigued by that. So I wanted to go ahead and try it for you guys today. It comes in 23 shades, and like I said, my shade that I picked out is Warm Natural. I'm gonna read to you guys what it says on Nordstrom's website. It says, a Nordstrom exclusive serum powered foundation helps leave skin looking smoother, plumper, and more radiant instantly and over time. Why it's different: powerful skincare meets skin perfecting makeup with fuller coverage and 12-hour non-caking, non-creasing, color true wear. You will see in the video that I did use a sponge on this side and a brush on this side, and honestly I really loved it with the brush, so I ended up using the brush for my entire face, and then I went back with the sponge just to kind of even things out. It says here that it is paraben free, phthalate free, sulfate free, sulfite free, mineral oil free, alcohol free, formaldehyde free, petrolatum free, triclosan free, and it's made in Canada. Another thing about this foundation, guys, is it doesn't have alcohol in it, which is nice because alcohol tends to dry out the skin. So I do like that about this foundation as well. So I applied it today at 12:30. I am going to be wearing it as long as I possibly can. I do show you guys a swatch of how the foundation looks, the shade, and also whether it's runny or not. It does run down my hand, but it's not like super runny. So yeah, I wanted to mention that. Another thing I want to mention is I did use primer because it is a serum foundation and it has skincare products in it. I've always found that those foundations with skincare products seem to be a little bit more dewy and glowy on my skin. And so I use my Gucci mattifying primer with this. I've been loving that for, you know, keeping my oils at bay. But I did use it with this foundation. I will say that the foundation went on it beautifully. The foundation itself, the finish, you'll see it's not super dewy. It has a little bit of glow to it, but it's a very light glow, and to me this looks like skin. If it was around the same shade as my skin tone, I think it would just look like my skin, but because it has a little bit of yellow undertone in it, it's not going to look exactly like my skin. But I do think the foundation is wearing beautifully on the skin. I did use a powder, a setting powder, and then also another powder on top. I will list everything down below that I used, but so far this foundation looks really beautiful on the skin. I just love how it makes my skin look very healthy. So yeah, we're gonna see how it wears throughout the day and check to see if this $72 foundation is well worth it. So I'm gonna check in with you guys at the end of the day and we'll go over all my thoughts about this foundation. All right guys, so first what I want to say is today when I put that foundation on, it was super yellow on my skin. So I went back to Nordstrom and exchanged it for another shade. I ended up getting this shade, which is natural. It's N052. This one is a lot closer to my skin tone than the other one. This is more on the neutral side. It still has some golden undertones, which most of them do. So if you're gonna try this foundation, I would definitely go and sit down and let somebody try it on you. I will say the foundation looks really nice on the skin. I wore this about 4 hours without a mask and it looked phenomenal. And then I ended up putting a mask on to go to the mall, and of course the mask actually took a little bit off here, and I also got a little bit oily here, only because you know you're breathing in the mask and all that hot breath. I tend to get a little bit oily with my foundations in this area here. So I really don't think it's the foundation itself per se. I think it's just the fact that I was wearing the mask. But my bronzer, my blush, my powder, everything looks really, really good. And this looked so good, guys. When I went to the mall to show the lady that I had the wrong shade on, she was like, oh, it looks really good, but you're right, you have the wrong color. So she ended up color matching me for this one. So I really do love the foundation. I think it looks really, really pretty. I don't have any here on my chin because I was eating. I don't have any lipstick on, of course, because I was eating. This is gonna be one of my go-to summer foundations. I think when I put it on, it really blended in my skin very well. It looked like skin. It wasn't cakey or heavy. I didn't feel like it enhanced like any texture or my pores or anything like that. I just feel like it looks super, super smooth and flawless on the skin. It's just really, really beautiful. Right now it is 8:58, so I've worn it for over 8 hours, and I honestly think that it would last another maybe 3 to 4 hours on my skin. I really do, because it's just working so well. I don't have any issues with it. I'm gonna bring you in a little closer. You'll see that I am a little oily, but you will also see that it didn't break up. It didn't break up anywhere on my face. Now I am missing a little bit here, but like I said, the mask was hitting this area. So of course I'm gonna have a little bit that's come off, a little bit of makeup. But other than that, it looks really, really nice and smooth. I just love it. So yeah, this is gonna be a new favorite of mine. I know that it's very steep in price. Yeah, that's the only thing, is the price is pretty steep, and a lot of people don't wanna pay that much money for a foundation. I totally understand, but I'm really glad that I got to try it for you guys today. I really had wanted to try it. I haven't found a serum foundation that I like, and this one is my top serum foundation, guys. It beats any serum foundation that I've tried. It just has really nice coverage and it's really good for your skin. It has those skincare ingredients, and I'm surprised that it works on me, because most of the time when it has those skincare ingredients, it breaks up, it looks oily. It did not do that on my skin today. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.